$125 each if there's two charges. All right. We've got an interpreter. I believe we've got a sign language interpreter on the Zoom call now.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Good. Your name, sir?
Name is Marvin Malanito.
All right. Next case is going to be James Warren. Mr. Warren, good morning. I'm Judge Mercer. And you're here for first appearance because you've been accused of one count of battery. Can you see the ASL interpreter okay?
Well, just a moment, Your Honor. I forgot one thing.
Yes, I can see.
Your mother and your brother are both in the courtroom this morning. And again, you've been accused of one count of battery. There is probable cause in the complaint. When the judge finds probable cause, that does not mean that you're guilty. It means there's some evidence you may have committed the crime that you've been accused of. Your family has told us this morning that the alleged victim does not live in that residence, that she was just staying there temporarily, and she has since been trespassed. Is that your understanding also?
Yes.
Okay. My criminal history I've got in your case shows one old battery charge several years ago, and it may have even been dismissed. Is that the extent of your criminal history?
Yes.
Does the family have any additional information that you need want me to be aware of?
Yeah, that charge was dismissed the last time.
I can't hear you, ma'am.
Sorry, sir, that case was dismissed the last time.
Okay. His mother just said that case was dismissed the last time. All right. And Mr. Warren, you're kind of in a similar situation to the last young lady. Conditional release can be complicated. It has a lot more rules than a bond. I think it's appropriate to offer you a conditional release because of your history, but it's also appropriate to give you a choice of a $250 cash bond to get out of jail until your next court date. Do you have any questions about that choice?
No questions.
Would you rather post a $250 cash bond and have fewer rules to follow, or would you rather accept a conditional release and have to report in weekly in person, or excuse me, by phone once a week, as well as follow other rules?
Just 1 second, Your Honor. Yeah, gentleman saying that one.
Which one?
So cash bond or monthly? Just the $250 cash bond.
Okay, so your bond is $250 cash. When he pays that, or when you're able to pay that for him, he'll be released immediately. I'm going to ask the jail to give him a written notice for his court date, which will be when? October 2nd at 9 a.m. The jail will give you a written notice for that date. You have a condition of no contact with the alleged victim. That is Miss Crawford. No contact with her at all. You cannot have contact with her. If you do have contact with her, that will violate the terms of your bond. If she has been lawfully removed from that property, you certainly can live in your apartment. If she's still living there, she has to be lawfully removed before you can go back there. Lawfully removed means either if she's just there as a visitor, the owner of the property or the owner of the complex can trespass her and have her removed, or otherwise she's got to be evicted if she's more than a visitor. But as long as she's not there, you can live in your apartment. Do you have any questions, sir?
Okay, my only concern is obviously I'll go back to the apartment. I just want to make sure that everything is still there. Things haven't been taken because I know, or I don't know if things have been taken while I've been here. That's my biggest concern. I had money there for gas, for food. So that's my only concern.
You need to contact law enforcement if something's missing. That's not something I'm dealing with today. I'm just trying to get you out of jail and preserve the peace until your next court date. Any other questions?
Okay, will do. Thank you.
The family, are you going to be able to pick him up at the jail? Your family will be at the jail to pick you up. Usually it takes about 20 or 30 minutes to process someone out. So you take the 250, he'll be processed out and he can be picked up. Okay.
Cash.
250 cash. Questions?
Statement actually, just,
Let me make sure he can hear you. Can you hear the gentleman in the courtroom, Mr.?
hello, can you hear me?
Now I can. Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Well, if it's said in court, your brother has a right to hear it. So I need you to come up here so your brother can hear or know what you're saying. So your brother wants to say something on the record. So listen to your brother.
Just for future reference, as far as anybody that doesn't know sign language, then there are two different types of sign languages. There's the American Sign Language, and then there's the Family English Sign Language.
Okay.
That would be probably consistent with,
George, sorry.
that would probably be inconsistent with, let's say, someone was in here speaking slang and you didn't know exactly what that person was saying, and you said, well, I need you to explain what you're saying because I don't understand.
Okay.
That's the same sense with what I'm seeing with this guy. Bert's answering his questions, but I'm just, future reference for as far as this court goes, and you as a judge, there are two different types of sign languages, and I know for a fact that Bert doesn't understand 100% of every word.
Okay. So what is the solution then?
I'm not saying that there is a solution. I'm just trying to let you know that what's being said is.
So our interpreter sheet says this is a ASL services. Do you agree with that?
He is performing American Sign Language, yes, sir.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you for letting me know. So he can be ready to be picked up as soon as you post that bond. Okay. All right, sir. I wish you the best, and we'll see you at your court date. We do need to make sure we do it if this case is still pending. We need to do an interpreter request for that court date. Thank you. Have a good day, sir.
I'm sorry, what was that date again?
Great, thank you.
October
Thank you,
2nd,
Your Honor.
9 a.m. back here.
Thank you, Marvin.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you so much, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. What I
Judge,
would suggest